Japanese company Wipro, also a surveyor, Bora, had a presentation about archaeological 3D surveying methods for archaeology. And then we had the panel discussion, and we used the Slido technique, which is which is actually it makes the meeting interactive, and people ask questions through the application, and it was really nice for them to be involved with the meeting itself, and to get get in touch with the presenters. And then the event continued with the Breaking Boundaries session, which was in Pecha Kucha format. Maybe you already know it. Have you heard about the Pecha Kucha format before? It is a method. It's 20 slides, but you have to use 20 slides, but you have to take 20 seconds for each. So in total, you have to finish it in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So it makes it really straightforward and effective. We had 3 different presentations from surveyors, of course, and it was quite a nice experience for us. And the meeting ended with the social activity. We had the Bosporus cruise tour in Bosporus. And the next day, on Sunday, we had the treasure hunt. It started from Hilton Bosporus to the Beşiktaş coast. People had to go to a certain point, seen over there, and there was one of the young surveyors was over there, Semra, and there was a question. They had to answer it correctly. The question was kind of hard because they had to pronounce a Greek name correctly, the president of the association. And people collect mapillary coverage through the route, and they got the chance to know about the Here We Go. There's a lots of green stuff on mapillary now over there, so it was quite win-win situation for us. Then the session continued with the meeting continued with the Tell Us About It session. Lots of representatives from Australia, Rwanda, Turkey had presentations about their own national networks in from their countries. And meeting ended. We thanked everybody. We gave certificates. So we also talk about how what will we do in next meetings. And afterwards we had the charity dance, so that people could get their energy out of themselves. They had to pay 50 Turkish lira or 10 euros for t-shirts, so that they could participate the charity dance, and we donated the money that we collect to the non-governmental, non-commercial organizations. And this was the final picture. Then after the Young Surveyor event, there was a big congress, brought together more than 3,000 people from all around the world, and we had a session in there. It was about how to grow the network, because there was presentations about social media, partnerships, policy issues, and managing growth. People split up to the groups so that they could bring the ideas on how to improve the network better. Yeah, and that's all from the events. These were our sponsors at the meeting, and yeah, it will be continued in the next years. Thank you.
That's a really big event.
Nice. Okay, Semra.
She was holding the
Yeah. It was broken. So
Hold it.
yeah. There's another guy, like here you can see this one.
I'm sorry.
He's trying to hold it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kept it safe because you guys have more experience than me to have presentations about here. I thought maybe I could,
Yeah, change it
integrate somehow.
Thank you.
Nice.
There's
It's
no more
different.
experience, it's just presentations. Like,
Yeah, but yeah. Also, I'm still thinking about how to combine the meeting with the community activities. There are lots, really, some key common points that can be used actually. I act like we will have a workshop, but we could actually have a workshop. But, any comments? Anything?
I have a comment.
Yeah.
It's not about presenting, it's about the slides itself. There is a lot of text.
Yeah.
List the
It's the
pictures.
report. I mean, I
Report.
didn't change.
Uh,
I mentioned it during the presentations. But I know it's not cool.
no.
it's a nice.
Thanks. I think that's all.
So it's the content. So I had a question. I have a big question on the content because like lots of text.
Yeah.
So eventually it will affect the way that you present. So maybe
No,
if you have
it's-
much better.
I actually didn't change it. I didn't work on it.
Okay. So the feedback is the content is like really texty. If you have lighter content, maybe your presentations and performance will be much easier and better.
Normally I do it. I didn't change the report, so that's why.